weather is getting warmer, so now is about the time where I start shifting things in my beauty routine to accommodate the heat. I don't do well in the heat, so I gotta bring out the big guns. That's why I'm gonna share with you some of my beauty summer essentials, hair, body, as well as the makeup, of course. And a huge thank you to HSN for sponsoring today's video. You guys know HSN, don't even have to explain it. But if you didn't know, HSN has weekly deal drops in a number of categories ranging from lifestyle, skincare, homeware, fashion, beauty, makeup, of course. And these deals are updated every single week. And in these deals, they have some really great sets, packages, and deals for amazing summer products. So I have a few that I think are really good ones that are being shifted into my summer beauty routine. And whatever catches your eye, you can also have it now and pay with their flex pay options with free shipping as well. So here are some of the deals that they're having right now that have caught my eye. This one's such a good one. I am alternating out my other body washes for summer scented body washes. So they're actually having a Philosophy summer set where you get 4 different body washes. And if you didn't know, these also can be used as shower gel, bubble bath, and shampoo as well. But I have always bought seasonally these Philosophy shower gel sets. So it's really nice that HSN is having a deal for their summer fragrances. So in it, you get raspberry sorbet, which this one I think is my favorite in the set. And then salted citrus, if you like the citrusy scents. There's also Senorita Margarita. That one is interesting. And then also Hula Girl. So I always think it's very fun to switch out your shower gel scents for the season. So I just got this set for my summer sets. Also, hair in the summer, it's a thing for me. I just naturally am somebody who has very frizzy hair. So there's lots of different things that I do to tame it and different hairstyles that I wear. If you missed it, I talked about recently my wet brush that I had for years, the handle broke off. And I mean, I had it for 10 plus years. So it's perfect. HSN is having a deal on the wet brush 2-piece Coastal Charm Detangler set all the way until June 30th. By the way, forgot to mention this, the Philosophy set is on sale June 13th. So this one has 2 wet brushes with really cute designs. And I really like these because they don't tug on my hair too much. I always brush my hair when I get out of the shower with a little bit of detangling spray. And I mean, there's a reason why I held on to my original wet brush for years. It's just better. It creates much less breakage in the hair. So this was perfect for me to get. And then this one is such a good deal, you guys. It's a bit of a purchase, but there's so many bells and whistles that come along with this. The deal I think is really good. It's the Shark Flex Fusion Kit is on sale June 11th, and everything in here is what it comes with. I love my hair tools, especially when my hair is quite unruly in the summer. So this set, it comes with this nice big box that just fits all of those bells and whistles. First of all, the reason that I wanted this one, it has so many cool features. Like when you dry your hair, it has scalp protection mode. It also is the one that bends its head, which I think is awesome. And some of the cool attachments that this set comes with, I mean, this is such a good deal compared to other competitors on the market. It has a diffuser. I have naturally wavy hair, so on the daily I use a diffuser. And I've never seen a diffuser where it has adjustable little spikes here in the center. So that right there sold me. We have more of a controlled air thing. Names are not proper. We also have, this one is meant for flyaways and stuff for days that I want smoother hair. There also is the hot brush here as well. And then you have, of course, the original hair curlers, which this one, which is what I use today, really grips onto the hair like no other. And one of the coolest things that really appealed me to this is it has the air straightener attachment. How cool is that? I love air straighteners, so I just think for all that you get with this set, it is a really good deal. Don't get me wrong, it is an investment, but I mean, you get everything with that set, and it has some of the fanciest features to it out on the market. And also, HSN is having a deal where you can get $10 off spending $20 or more with the code HSN2025, valid for new customers. So I will have the links to everything I just mentioned and to shop at HSN down below in the description box. It's a great time to take a poke around and see some new things that you can add to your life for the upcoming summer, not just for beauty, but you know, for the home, for cooking, all of that as well. But you guys know, when it comes to beauty, I have my preferences. So we're actually gonna get ready today with my typical quickie kind of summer makeup routine. Of course, with it being summer.
SPF duh.
Okay, so I'm gonna share with you my favorite SPF, and like, you kind of can't get it. But hear me out. I got this in Japan, and it is liquid gold to me. I'm very selective as to when I use it. This is the Biore UV Aqua Rich SPF. It is like water on the skin. So if you go to Japan, stock up on this and then send me a couple as well. It's very, very cheap in Japan. However, the reason I am comfortable talking about this in today's video is because they do sell a version that's a little bit different. I don't know why, but it is to accommodate US laws, I suppose. I don't know, but Jose bought it because Jose and I were fighting over the Japanese one, and I was like hiding it from him. I'm not even kidding. Like, I can't have him wasting it because he likes to put it all over his body because this doesn't feel thick, sticky, or heavy. Like I said, it just feels like water. And from his words, they feel the same. Now, this is a review from a man. I am continuing to use the Japanese one, so I cannot confirm nor deny. But makeup doesn't pill over top of it, and it's a phenomenal SPF. It is so weightless on the skin. So I'll update you when I inevitably end up having to buy the US version, which is also a little bit more expensive, but Jose says it feels the same. But again, a man reviewed it, so don't trust that. But if you are going to Japan, please buy that. Buy the suitcase full. This is not part of the video. My lips are just dry. Okay, next thing. For summer makeup, I really focus on less is more, which I know is so corny, but it's less is more when you're really sweaty, okay? It just is. So you have to focus on things that make the biggest impact with minimal effort. So if your brows look tamed, you instantly look more put together. And the best brow gel, I've talked about this so much on my channel, Rare Beauty Eyebrow Gel. The reason this is the best brow gel for summer is because where this tells the brow hairs to go, it will go. And with that statement of less is more, this is a brow gel that really needs minimal filling in afterwards because it so clearly defines and places each individual brow hair that it just makes the eyebrows look more done. At least I feel that way. So minimal effort, maximum results. Also, it stays put all day. So if you're sweaty, doesn't matter. Your brows are gonna stay put like this. So just one of those steps that makes the biggest difference, if you ask me. Now, I do need coverage. I have a lot of discoloration and acne scarring and whatnot. So one of my favorite products, one of my favorite products to use are sticks, like concealer sticks. I really love the Merit Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Stick. These are kind of just a truly do-it-all product. It just gives a little bit of coverage, and then you kind of personalize where you want it. So if you just want a little bit of coverage on the under eyes to hide some of the blueness, if you're tired of discoloration. So I use the shade Linen for the under eyes, and then I use Ochre, which is a little bit deeper on any acne spots. I usually do like a couple on the cheeks, a couple lines on the cheeks, and then I literally just blend it all out, and you can see how seamless this goes over the skin. And the beauty of this is it just very naturally evens everything out. It feels lightweight. You can't feel it at all, making it the perfect summer product. And again, if you're sweaty, this isn't like waterproof or anything, but it doesn't look messed up. So it can withstand and wear away gracefully with the sweaty summerness of the skin, you know? But if I do want a little bit more, I want to be a little bit juicier, which isn't too much of a requirement for my skin in the summer because trust me, my sweat does do the job for me. But sometimes I just want a little extra coverage, something that's very comfortable. The Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint. I'm just going to do a little bit today. Normally, I am very, very happy with just the Merit alone to just make everything look a little bit nicer and neater on the face. But this is also stunning. It's a gel-like consistency, and I'm just going to do a little bit today because I don't need too much. I'm using my It Cosmetics number 7 brush just to blend that in. And this gives a little bit more coverage than the Merit, depending. The thing with the Merit is you can layer it up to get some pretty good level of coverage. But this one just rolls over the skin a little easier because it's a liquid/gel form. But yeah, in the summer, I don't have this desire to have full heavy coverage if it's just gonna be a hot day. And I just want to feel a little bit more like myself, a little bit more beautiful. Like something like this is the perfect level of coverage, and both of those products are staples. They're products that I don't need to think about. I will just grab for them when I know I'm going for a certain look. Which then brings me, I want to bring intentional life and color back to my face. So I will just go for a good cream blush. I like a blush stick because I find that they last longer. So I really love the Rhode Pocket blushes. I think that these just melt into the skin beautifully, and they also have beautiful shades for the summer. Here's my favorite shades from bottom to top. Piggy, Freckle, and then Sleepy Girl. These are the ones I reach for the most. These are so malleable, but they're not sticky or heavy on the skin. I'm gonna go with the shade Freckle today, so I'm just taking a little brush. And I used to wonder, like, why do we need to use a blush for lighter coverage days? Why are you adding more color to the face if I just tried to get rid of my discoloration? It's very different when you're intentionally placing the color. I feel like the shade Freckle I love because it has warmth, and because I'm not using a cream bronzer, I don't want to layer on any more product on my skin after this. This adds that warmth to the face since the bronzer is missing, and then you saw just how easily that blended into the face. So, and that's all I do for just like fresh summer skin. Those are my go-tos, but you know, we're not done yet. When it comes to the eyes, the biggest thing that you can do that makes the biggest difference is have curled lashes, especially if you're like me with very short, sparse lashes. Shiseido Lash Curler. You need to get on this. This curls the lashes like no other product I have ever used. This is quite literally the best eyelash curler on the market. Even just doing that, I don't even have mascara on, that wakened my eyes up so much. But I do find if I want to be a little extra pretty for the day, of course mascara is an essential. I highly recommend a tubing mascara. There are two that I love. The first one is the Thrive Liquid Lash Extensions. I also really love the Hourglass tubing mascara. And what's really fantastic about both of these is that they hold a curl really well, so your lashes look nice and long and fluttery all day. I am gonna wait for my lashes to dry and then recurl them, and they'll be curled for the rest of the day. But lashes make the biggest impact. And what's great about this is it's summer, it's hot. Tubing mascaras don't smear or add any smudges underneath the eyes. They will come off with water, but it's very, very mess free. So I'm just gonna wait for this to dry and then I'll curl my lashes. Now for lips, what I like to use is a lip toned lip liner. Something where if it wears away, you can't really tell a difference. I have 4 different Charlotte Tilbury lip cheats that I use. I like the Charlotte Tilbury lip cheat formula because I find they last a really long time, but they also apply super creamy. So the 4 that I have pulled, and I'll use them randomly, they have slightly different undertones. There's Super Size Me, this one is Love Trap, Hot Gossip, and then Pillow Talk 2 Medium are my go-to. Now for my perfect, my lip color but better, I love Pillow Talk 2 Medium. Look at that. I just very subtly, loosely outline the outer edges, and this is going to add so much health to my lips. And it's gonna last a long time because it's the Charlotte Tilbury formula. And then I talk trash about this style of product any other time of year, but I do bring them out in the summer, and it's lip stains. Now, I really love the ones from Clarins. I love this shade number 13 for something a little bit more natural, but even in, I will admit, the summertime, I do like the popsicle look, and I just really love these Clarins ones. Of course, K-Beauty is gonna have amazing ones as well, but this is gonna last such a long time. What a fun pop of color for the summer. And it's completely mess free, and they have ones that lean a little bit more pink. I really like this red one. I just think that this is such a fun look for the summer. So I do pull out those really crazy colored lip stains this time of year. And then the last lip product that I have is a deep lip oil. I really love the ones from Dior. I recommend getting like berry or mahogany, the deep shades, because these are very, very sheer, and I think when you get these deeper colors, they're phenomenal at just adding the perfect touch of color to the lips. So I'll go with mahogany today since I do have that red Clarins lip oil on, or lip stain, excuse me. Let's forget that I put on the lip stain. I also just do like a lip oil in the summer with a lip liner for a simple, fresh look to the lips. But that actually is a really good, fun lip combo. It fills in the lines of the lips, so it's very, very juicy. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. And these are like the summer makeup essentials that I'm reaching for when I just don't want to deal with the heat, but I do want to feel put together. And this look right here is going to look so good still, even after you get hot and sweaty. And I'll do a little bit of powder too, as well. Sometimes I won't, it depends, because I do like the flexibility of the makeup when you don't add powder, because if something like creases, which you can see it hasn't even yet, you can just use your fingers and blend everything out. I am going to finish this video off with a couple more hair options. Normally I wear my hair natural in the summer because I just don't want to deal with the heat messing up my hair and it just looks the best in the summer. So 2 essentials. You can get a spray bottle like this anywhere. I just use the pattern one. It's a continuous setting mist kind of packaging. So this to wet the hair. So what happens in the summer with my hair when I wear it natural is it looks good the first day, and then the next day it needs a little refresh. So I use this to refresh the hair, and then to bring my curls back to life, to give them definition, I use the Not Your Mother's Refreshing Curl Talk Foam. This is amazing. You would think I freshly styled my hair on the first day after a wash with this. With water and this Curl Talk foam, my hair looks fresh. Sometimes I find that my hair looks better the second day when I use that combo, and I keep it really simple. I literally wet my hair, scrunch this in, and that's it, and my hair looks completely refreshed. And this is affordable to make it better, so always am reaching for those in the summer as well. And that's that, you guys. These are the products that I am kind of bringing to the forefront, cooling out, setting on display for this new hot weather. These are my summer essentials that I have to have. So as always, I will have them linked down below in the description box. And again, a huge thank you to HSN for sponsoring today's video. Remember to check out their weekly deal drops, and if you use the code HSN2025, you can get $10 off $20 or more purchase for new customers. Make sure you guys like this video for more. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys, have a good one.
It's delicious.